Greetings, friends and family. I've got another quick dream I'd like to share with you. Just come on and listen and come with me along the ride. Come with me to enjoy the ride. So, in this dream, there was a young man. We are in this business, this place of employment, this company, and there are only a few employees or co workers that work with this young man. And they basically get along. They get along with each other throughout the day. They work those 8 to 10 hours, Monday through Friday. But here's the kicker: there is darkness. They are working in the dark. There's darkness all behind them. Their environment is filled with darkness. Okay, there's a little light, just enough light that they can see each other. But that's it. That's it. That's all. That's all of the light, family. That's it. So they're working in darkness, complete darkness. And to me, darkness is chaos. Darkness is misconception. Darkness is just no light at all. And there's unclarity. Nothing is clear, family. And he has a customer. There's a customer, a client, a guest. I'm trying to use all the titles that could be used in a place of employment. But he's working with this client and he's doing what he's supposed to do, carrying out this transaction, completing the interaction with this client or customer, signing, everything on the dotted line, as we want to say, cross your T's and dot your I's. So he's completing this process. He's finished with this process. There is no deceit here, mishaps or misconception on his part. But behind the scenes, there is some mischief that's happening, that's going on. So again, in this case, what appears to be a job well done with this young man, it's been completed and carried out successfully, carefully, and executed properly. And we find out that there is some deceit, some type of falsehood, okay, behind the scenes. Not him, but behind the scenes. Again, like I said, this place is total darkness. That means from the top, the CEO, the owner, all the way down and in between, all the way down to us, the worker bees. So there is some deceit or, in the darkness. We're in the dark. And so this client or customer, he realizes that he's been had. He realizes there's some kind of loophole somewhere. There's holes in the contracts, as we say, and he loses that faith. He loses that trust in that employee. He loses trust, okay, in him, and that is disturbing. So it disturbs not only the customer or client, it disturbs him, the employee, because he's given his all to this here job. He's doing what they told him to do. He's giving them the complete package, the whole rundown. Okay, just as like he was trained, he's doing that. But like I said, behind the scenes, they're withholding something. They're keeping something from him. There is a trap, purposefully, okay, intentionally. And so again, he's in the darkness. In the darkness, there is no light. There is no light. We can't see at all. We can't see those traps. We can't see those plans that the enemy has for us because there is no light. And so also in the darkness, there is mayhem, deceit, misfortune, deception. Things are just plain old unclear. We don't know what's happening. So again, with this young man, he's confused. I did what you told me to do. I got this customer or client and I shared with her or did what I was supposed to do. How can I stay in a place? How can I stay in a work environment? How can I stay in this business, in this school, in this place, in this church? How can I stay in this society when there is deception? It's dark, it's darkness, and I know there's some type of evil that's not even just playing for me, but probably playing for the rest of them. Probably. So how can I stay in a place like this where they're cutting me down at the root? Okay, where they're just taking me off of my platform, and stomping me and casting me to the side. So as I do with all of the dreams, I think about that And I asked God, I said, what am I trying to learn from this? What type of lesson are we trying to learn from this? What am I supposed to be doing or sharing? How can I pray for this person? What it is that you really want me to know or revealing to me in this here dream. And so I go to 1 John because we're talking about the light and darkness. So I go to 1 John chapter 1, and there it says, God is light. God is the light. In him there is no darkness. So that shows and proves to me that in this place of employment, since there was darkness all over the land, God was not in there. God was not there present at all, not in anyone from the top, okay, all the way down to the bottom, the workers, okay? So hey, you need to look out. You need to be watchful, have a watchful eye out on everybody. It's my thinking, but I went further. I went to not also 1 John, but also John chapter 8. It says, I am the light of the world. Not me, Tamara, not T.Y. Walker, but God. God is the light of the world. He's sharing this with you. He that follows shall not walk in darkness, but have the light of life. What? He shall have the light of life. What is that? What is light of life? What is the light? Light. Okay, when I think of light, I think of that spark. You've got that twinkle, that spark in your eye, and you can see that when you're talking to a person. You can see and feel that when they're walking into a crowded room, when they're just coming in your presence. It's something about you. They've got that light. You just light up the room when you walk in. It's you. Not just only you, but the light that shines from within you. Okay, so the light, it draws people, it draws attention. Light is being shined on you. And so when I think about light, just like a moth to a flame, it attracts. The light of God shines on us. Okay, not just the light I'm talking about in my ceiling. Okay, the light, not just the natural and physical light, but the spiritual sense. In the spiritual sense, I can see with my not just my natural eye, but my spiritual eye. I can be aware. I have that, first of all, that innate ability, especially us as women, to be able to sniff out and sense a lie before it even comes out of your mouth. We have that ability. But God will give you, no matter male or female, He will give that ability to you, that light, just like a flashlight, to shine all around before you, so you can have insight, so you can have knowledge and wisdom, so that you'll be able to see foresight and also, like I said, knowledge, insight. So He'll be able to shine those things on you. So when those things are happening, those people are plotting plans to cut you off at the bottom, at the root, you'll be aware. You'll know about that thing before it happens. Also, family, so I'm thinking about, I'm going to move along. When we work in third shift or night shift, we want to close the blinds. We want to shield out that light. When you're waking up and the alarm went off, you want those 5 or 10 minutes extra sleep. So you're closing off the blinds so that light can't come in. So what happens when you shut off the light? You fall back asleep. You go back to sleep. You're snoozing. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's happening. And again, you're in the dark. You're unclear, and you're even unaware of the happenings all around you. Okay? You're even unaware of the happenings. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. You're in the darkness, but we are of the light. If you connect with our Father God, He'll instill that light within you. That light will shine on you and give you a platform. That light will shine out in front of you, so you'll be able to have insight, foresight, and knowledge and wisdom, and be able to perceive if someone is, or something, or the environment is not as you wish, or if it's something that will cut you off and deceive you. So I went into prayer for this young person and also that business. And so many of us work in positions and jobs that are just like that very thing. There's deceit, deception. Who do we trust? We don't know who to trust. There's darkness. Things are unclear. They train you, but they don't give you all the details. You don't have full knowledge. You still have to learn weeks and weeks and weeks into it, and you're making mistakes. But if they only would share ahead of time. So family, that's my prayer, that you will not be in total and complete darkness, that you will be aware, that you will have the knowledge and the wisdom and the light, because the light is of God. The light is of God. I'm Tamara Walker, T.Y. Walker TV on YouTube and also on Facebook. Thank you for listening, family. Hey, shout me out down below. Thanks for having me. I love you, and until next time.